What's up, everybody? It's your girl Rawne, and you are chilling with us. Brejeavanae, she is a female artist that we're gonna get into in just a moment, but I want to make sure that you guys are tuning in and tapping in with Cut It Up Music, so make sure you hit that subscribe button below, and you are gonna learn all about Brejeavanae just as I am, because she works out of the studios where we're at, and she is part of the 10 Toes music group. And you guys can see their logo here displayed. They are sponsoring us today, so thank you. And I'm excited to meet you.
I am too. I'm so excited.
Thank you so much for joining us today. This is gonna air on Monday.
Okay.
So it's Ladies Night with Rawne every Monday, and so it's pretty dope. And you get to be our guest. I'm very excited. So
Yes, thank you. Thank you for having me.
yeah, I'm gonna get into the fact that first you're here at the studios.
Yes.
What brings you to the studios?
Music, singing, of course, but I was asked in by Super Sway, and he's one of the managers of 10 Toes Music Group, and I used to work with him where I worked at Tesla. And so, social media, we get moved around a lot there, so, but we're still connected through social media, and he's an artist as well. And I decided to stop being fearful and post videos, because I didn't post a lot, but I sing all the time. And with that, he seen one, and one morning asked me to come down, and the next few hours I was there.
Okay, so what kind of singing?
Singing R&B,
Okay.
neo soul.
Okay.
I love all types of music, but if anything, R&B is based for me.
Okay.
Yes.
And so now one of the managers of the music group.
Yes.
Now you mentioned he saw one of your videos and you weren't posting videos as much.
No.
Let's go back and tell us about that. Like, okay, so you found some confidence, you mentioned, but like where? Like how did it kind of fall into place that you decided that you're just gonna do that?
Okay, so
Nope,
we'll
got
make
time.
it short. Okay. But I guess I would say I started with Snapchat, things that'll disappear, nothing that'll stay up and nobody can
Right,
criticize.
that
too
24-hour
long.
period.
The 24 hours, singing along in
I'm just
the
gonna
car,
test
you know.
it out a little bit.
But I don't know, I guess just early, maybe late 2019, I just started really feeling a real push within myself and within my, deeper conscious to actually go and try it out. I've never been the type to want to be famous and want to be in the limelight, but it's a passion that I have reminds me of. So
Put you there.
it's time to put two, within that, I started videos, try to get more in tune with the technology and the new ways presentable for the eye. And with that, after one of my good friends passed away, I got the real courage to just go ahead and go for my dreams and use the drive that I knew he had when he went for things that he wanted to get, to put it towards me and embody that energy and be the best I can be.
Your friend.
Anthony King.
He's Anthony King,
Yes.
and that was a great push. An angel with wind beneath your wings now, you know.
Yes.
So you had mentioned that, you felt something inside you to kind of like do a little more. Was that push, do you think?
I think that push came with just being uncomfortable with what was going on in my daily life. The working, I worked at Tesla, 12, 10 hours, you run on their schedule, and I didn't have any of my own time. I worked there for 4 years too, so from 21 to 25, it was just, okay, that time is over. Or I want fun, and
I want to do what I want to do.
Exactly. For anybody else the rest of my life, I want to have my own, so I think that's where that came from.
So in this show, we like to really talk to the women a lot and the young girls a lot, So that's why y'all get to chill with us here, Ladies Night with Rawne. But Brejeavanae, she just kind of on the fly was just like, yeah, I'll be there. So I want to thank you so much for that. And I want to speak to you ladies out there and you young women out there. She's coming in and saying that, she was just picked up because a manager of a label saw her music and that she had a bit of confidence and a push to start putting videos out there for herself. But when you talk about like that feeling of like, you were looking to drive and have your passion and start to live your dream, like what would you say to like the women out there and the girls out there like who are in your position where they're working long hours or they're not working at all and it's just like they have that dream but they don't know whether they want to pursue that or not?
I would say first, to get that confidence, to push yourself and start small. It's okay to start small. It's okay to start with a 30-second video, 10-second video. It could be even just a clip and a few runs, but start small and take all the, all of the support and trust it and just use it to push yourself. And then once you do that, don't be afraid to step off the ledge.
You guys hear that?
Because when I posted my video the night I made it, I was gonna wait till the morning. And if I did, I probably wouldn't have been seen as fast as he did. I posted it at night, and it was close to like 11 o'clock. And that was the first thing he seen in the morning, he said, when he opened his phone.
Oh, nice.
So
it's timing.
there was something in my head telling me, oh, wait. And as soon as I lay down, I'm like, wait for what?
Oh, nice.
And then next thing you know.
And that's the one that brought you here.
Exactly.
Oh, very exciting. So you girls are hearing this first. So, you're starting your journey, so to speak.
Yes.
So this is a new thing for
very
you.
Fresh, very good.
Have you been in the studio before?
No.
So this is your first day here?
Well, not today.
Okay.
But it's only been about a month, literally.
Okay.
Only about a month.
Oh,
yes.
I'm so excited for you.
Thank you so much.
And so many studios are different everywhere. So you're gonna have a whole fun journey.
Exactly.
Going to so many different studios and meeting so many different artists and groups of people. It's so very cool.
And it's very encouraging.
The collaborations that happen.
Exactly. That's what I was just gonna say. It's very encouraging because I came in here and to see all of the other artists that have already been here and putting in their work and putting in their time. They're all so talented, and it's just to come and be a part of that. It's uplifting, the energy. Yes, it's just everything.
And to know that you put yourself there.
Exactly.
How does that feel for you?
Almost surreal. I still drive home, even though I'm just yo, you're really doing it right.
Yeah.
There's no stopping now. This is what's going on. It's definitely a change, and that was one thing that I, with my confidence, I'm able to tap. I see that it's awesome.
I think that's pretty cool that you're starting to really grab it by the reins and just say, okay, take me where you're going to take me, and flying with it.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself where you have control of that? How is it fitting into your daily schedule? Do you have to make time for that? Are you letting it just kind of consume you? So where do you find the balance, and what are your goals when you see this as part of your life to become a big part of your life?
Well, as of now, COVID is making it easy. So that's just that. COVID is making it easy. But as far as future balance, I'm going to make sure that this is just something that I make a priority because I know it's what I want to do.
You guys hear that? Priority. Priority.
Definitely.
Just say it again.
Priority, okay? Prioritize your life.
Why is that important, though? We have to tell them why that's important. A lot of people don't have priorities.
It's very important because, even, and it's not even with that, it's certain priorities, you need to know what to put first because a lot of us have many different priorities in life. You got to live, you got to eat, you got kids, whatever.
And this was an important dream for you.
Exactly. So I'd say when I first started working out of high school, making money and being able to help my family and to survive was a priority. But as working and went on, you start to realize you're losing that piece of yourself. So I realized even though I work, I still have to make myself a priority in order to feel good every day. Because you can go to work, but you can't feel good every day.
That's true.
So in order to do that, you have to prioritize yourself. And within singing was a part of prioritizing myself.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it's kind of your me time.
Exactly.
Where you were saying, I'm giving my time to everything else and everybody else. Work many hours a day. Where was me? So that is you.
Yes.
So bringing in your essence of who you are, stepping into your gifts and your power, and now you're moving forward. So when you talk about having to make the shift in your mind, going from it being surreal, how do you and then going back to prayer, so because it kind of is a double thing here, when you're talking about visions, feeling surreal and you're taking yourself there, you're living your dream, you're being who you are.
Yes.
But then it seems so surreal, which is kind of a strange thing, right? So it kind of brings back to prayer. A lot of people don't know prayer. What would you say to people who are when she says, oh,
pray.
Yeah, pray about it. Some people don't know what that means.
I'd say do what's comfortable for you. So
as far as a self-reflection,
as
right?
far as a self-reflection, even if you're talking to yourself out loud, speak out loud what it is that you want. If you want to speak to an ancestor that has passed away, a grandmother, father, cousin, whoever it may be, speak to them.
Yeah.
Because I tell you, their energies are still here. And if you speak to them about what it is that you want, they'll guide you in the way to get it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's some really great firsthand, nuggets for you guys, you ladies out there, who are starting to really look at yourselves and what it is that brings you joy, and if that is a gift that you have. And
Definitely.
who are some of the people who have like really known your journey so far, like that you shared with?
I would say one of my best friends, Brejeavanae.
Shout out.
Shout out to you, bestie. I love you. But yeah, she's been through it with me all since 10th grade. Since I met her, like we just clicked immediately. We're both Geminis, on the same energy all the time. Can understand each other. So she's definitely been one of my definite ride or dies. We both are there for each other. My mom, my family, my sisters, my brother, of course.
Okay.
My father, he actually also sings.
Nice.
Yeah. So I like to believe that I got my talents from him. And yeah, I say just family. But those are main people. But there's a lot of people who support me before I even supported myself.
Right. Because they've always been telling you that you can sing. So these are the people that have known it for a very long time. Now, do you write your own lyrics? Have you written, like, what brings that to your table, like your pen and paper?
My pen and paper. I have to be motivated first. I'm the type of person that I'll hear somebody say something and I'll listen to the beat, and then I'll be able to,
kind of feed off what they got. Yeah.
Definitely right now with just starting, I'm getting help, and we're coming up with things together as we're in the studio. When you come here some days, it's all about just getting the material. It's not even about getting in there and recording. So that definitely is what's going on right now. I am writing, and I'm getting better. With each song, I'm definitely
she will
getting better.
watch her go. Like, she's just getting started.
Definitely, just be on the lookout. I'm coming. I'm
Yeah.
trusting myself and all of my. We're gonna head and just ride.
Yeah, because once you let it out the box,
Mhm.
and then you know that you can trust it because you put it to prayer, and you know that is who you are. Like, it's one of those things where it's, you get to really explore that part of you because you have not yet done it so in such a way.
Mhm.
And now you have people that are behind you, backing you, and encouraging you even more. And then now, and they're working with you.
Yes.
So what are some of the things that you really like about everything so far as getting into it?
I like that we're all so chill, and we're all such a family, and we all encourage each other a lot. Like, they can tell when I'm in there and I'm nervous. They can tell when I'm in there and I'm nervous, and they'll stop and be like, but you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
just take a second.
do you catch it when they say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. I'm like, sometimes I can feel it. Like, yo, he's finna stop this in a minute.
Right.
and tell me to take a breath.
Like, I better just
know
stop
he's finna-
myself.
Let me just calm down for a second.
You're like, hold on,
Yeah.
wait, I need a second. Hold on, cut.
Yeah. So
Let me redo that.
is that we are. And it's just the energy.
So right now you're like taking a lot of like direction and kind of learning, observing
Mhm.
before you really kind of just let people know what you need.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you're learning what it is that you need in the booth, outside the booth, like and along in the journey. So.
Yeah, and that's one thing that you have to remember is when you're trying to you have to do your own research, but then when you're working with others,
Watch and learn.
You
Yeah,
know,
and especially
that's the only
when
way
it's
you're
their
gonna
way.
get forward.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they have a way of working, and and everybody works different.
Exactly.
So as an artist, I think you have to be flexible to be able to work with so many people because they're artists as well. And if it's like on their album or they have a certain vision for their piece, and then they're bringing you in as an artist, like you really want to let them have their vision and play your part. So it's nice because some people. I think I'm a more difficult person, I want to say, but
yeah, I'm definitely easygoing. Like, yeah, they'll be like, let's do this. I'm like, I'll be scared for the first few seconds, but I'm like, okay, come on, let's do it.
yeah,
Whatever,
I'm
let's
like,
do it.
okay, wait, I need some instructions. Like, you want me to like, okay, so when and where we're starting?
No,
Like,
yeah, I ask questions definitely. How else? I don't.
yeah, and I used to think that was being difficult, asking questions, or like, because I was in a learning process, and I learned that when people kind of got huffy and puffy about me questioning things, it was just because they were in it so long that But it's really interesting to see you coming in and then just kind of getting your 10 toes wet, getting in there.
All of them
making
down,
all them
baby.
Step, so you have 10 Toes Music Group. They're across the way here at Sound Studios, which is pretty dope. So I don't know. I'm thinking like guys are gonna probably. So are you gonna be like on some of their songs, or are you gonna have your own album?
We
or,
definitely
like,
all
like.
all together. We're all gonna do our things, but yes, definitely, we're gonna be collabing. We are a group. We work together.
What are you working on right now?
Just I'd say two. I have 2 songs, and I have Broken Shell, and then I have one with Super Sweaty that's called Are You Down, and that's the one. The first day I got in the studio, I put down that chorus, that hook for that. So
Nice.
I like that one a lot.
And that one hasn't been released yet. Okay.
Yeah, we're all work in progress right now.
Okay.
So,
And that's gonna be for a full album or singles, like an EP. Okay. Oh, nice. So that's something that we can look forward to, and so
Yes.
that will be dropping. Do you have handles that you want to share with everybody as far as like where they can go look at maybe some of the music labels, the music groups work?
At 10 Toes MG, 10 Toes MG, and page Brejeavanae, or at TTMG, and then make sure post, hashtag 10 Toes TTMG, all over the place. That's all I gotta say. TTMG gang. And also, we're gonna come out with our mobile app, so everybody, definitely follow our page.
Nice.
And look at that. That will have for you guys real soon.
Very cool.
Yes,
So
definitely.
that's cool. I don't think I heard of any music groups having their own app. So that's very nice.
You heard that? You didn't hear nothing?
I haven't. This is the first I
Radio.
heard. 10
Okay.
Toes Music Group
No
app.
video? Okay.
It's
Yeah.
for their music group. That's gonna be pretty dope. So are you? Are there other females that are in the music
Yes, definitely. We have our artist Rawne. We have another artist Monet. So definitely R&B and hip hop. We coming. Artists,
very
musicians. We're definitely.
Are you in the process of like writing any of your own stuff, kind of like outside of that, like just your own work? That when you, how do you write your music?
I definitely have to be in a vibe.
Okay.
I definitely have to be in a moment. If it's a bad day, you know what? A bad day might work though. It's definitely off emotion, I guess I would say. Unless I know I have to get in here and okay,
Work.
you have to put a song down today. You haven't came up with anything in mind, I'll push myself. But if it's something, I'll listen to some beats, and I start off with the beats, and I go from there.
Start off with the beats. Some people like they'll write and they're like, oh, I'm starting to write. I need to find a beat to that, or
Yeah, no.
pop, so.
But I do definitely, if I'm just going off of something a cappella and I like it, I'll write it down. Because you can always come back to something. It'll always be useful. But take it, write it down. Like I said, start small. Oh, that was a little line. You can use it somewhere eventually.
Yeah, down the line. It's always good to keep those in the pocket somewhere, because you never know what you can expand on it when it like strikes you the next time you read it. And you're like, whoa, that just opened up because I'm feeling that right now.
Exactly. And I would say that's a good that would perfectly fall into my song Broken Shell. I wrote the first verse and the hook in 2018.
Okay.
And I didn't finish it until after my friend Anthony passed away earlier this year. And it fit perfectly, and it's beautiful, and it's me.
And so, did you write another verse?
Yes, I wrote that earlier. Once I got
the verse and the hook, and then you added to it another verse.
I wrote the verse and the hook, yes, and then I added to it another verse this year.
All right.
Yeah. So.
And so, have you recorded that? It's already down, laid track. Oh, nice. So that's your first single, or
Maybe
your first of your EP?
One of the first of my EP.
Very nice. Very nice. That's very exciting. Do you have any more?
No, not right now.
Coming though.
Coming.
And you're
in the
excited.
pocket somewhere.
So aside from the one that you're getting started for your EP, like that's gonna be you. You have others that you're on with, with the group.
Yes, definitely. We're always working.
Yeah, and those are gonna be. Are they gonna have like separate albums themselves that you're just gonna be on different albums, or is it like one album that they're all working on?
Yeah, no, we're all working on our separate stuff. Maybe we will come out with something all together, but definitely we're all independent artists who work together.
Nice. Oh, that's very exciting. Yeah, so that's a pretty cool group. So how many would you say are in your group right now?
I'd say maybe about 10 of us. About 10 of us. There's a solid 10 of us.
That you are comfortable and because you're just coming in.
Exactly, and that I've seen. I'm still meeting people.
Right.
I mean, I haven't even met everybody yet. I'm still meeting people. I'm definitely a new booty.
Right. Right. You're just like in there, but you're like, I'm in there. Yeah. So what are some of the things that you want to see happen for yourself like as far as your music, like in your next couple songs, like what do you want to kind of see from your, like as far as like your melodies and your beats? What do you like? What do you like to like listen to and vibe out with?
Oh,
And do you ever get involved with making the beats?
no, I haven't gotten that far yet with involved in making the beats. But like, as far as what I like turn off the lights, red, low music vibe, feel it, like soulful,
deep.
you know, deep, you know. And right now it's, you know, it's something that you have to find really again because of the music that's out today. So, and then finding my own way to incorporate it, because I do enjoy my music that I listen to today, but then again, I have all the music that I've heard from my dad. You go from Sade, you go from India Arie, you go from all these soulful Jill Scott people. That is where my love was first found. So, you know, it's just trying to incorporate that right now, you know? And that's still a part of finding myself, yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I meant to ask you earlier, but we were talking about other things, but so you said your dad sang, and that's kind of like where you got it from. When do you remember like your first time like you felt yourself like singing?
Oh man.
Like then when you were just like you caught yourself and you're like, whoa, I sing. It's got to be real little.
Yeah, almost to the point to where I can't even remember and tell you and pinpoint something. But I could say around 5, I know that I like to reenact what I did, what I seen on the music videos, you know, and I'd like to sing with my dad when he was singing. So like me and him, I used to ride with him in his tow truck sometimes to go get lunch and just sing songs with him until he dropped me back off. So
that's great bonding time too. Oh man, that's really cool.
Challenging each other.
Oh, that's even better though, especially being young too, because you know he was really fostering that in you, and he was, you know, as any parent probably very proud to be like, she got that from me.
Exactly.
You know, making dad proud type thing. So I kind of want to bring a message to the young ladies and the girls out there, and even ladies of any age really. Kind of, if you can share what it feels like to have a bond like that with your dad, because there's a lot of women out there who never had a bond like that with their dad. So what would that feel like in the event they would ever come across a good feeling like that? You know, with somebody who could be a good father figure or just like a good male energy, you know?
Energy, and I'm glad you said that, because I've had a lot of male energy around me in my lifetime. You know, very encouraging. But the bond with my dad, it definitely gives you a secure and safeness, you know, like you're gonna be all right, you know, like if anything happens, if you know it might be something that mom is not probably physically able to handle, you know, you can pick and call him, you don't have to worry about anything. So, and he's always been the one to encourage me. He was one of the most people. You're gonna get famous and make me rich? Like I'm tired of working. I'm just like, you know, like yeah, take time. Let me figure out me first, you know. But definitely
trying to make that money right now, right, Tesla.
Definitely working. But yeah, my dad's biggest. But I also learned that working at Tesla, I was surrounded by many males, but I gained solid male friendships from that as well, which you see is like today, a solid male from that job. Seen me and was like,
yeah. And you're able to trust males in your environment.
Exactly.
That's what I'm speaking on right there.
Biggest.
So because your dad was able to be such a strong force in your life and be that, like to show that men are safe, you're able to find those safe ones out in the world.
I know what the bad ones look like.
Right. What they feel like. What they feel like. And you know, because you be like, what you said just didn't sound good. That hurt my feelings. Like,
Definitely.
Right. And so and the reason I asked that is because, there are a lot of women out there that, you know, don't know what that feeling feels like. And, you know, they sit there and they wonder, why do I keep running into all these bad guys?
Exactly. Because they're looking for it, but they don't know what it is.
They don't know what it
they're
feels
attracting
like.
the wrong thing. Exactly.
Sometimes they don't know what it feels like. So that's what I kind of want to share. I'm really glad that you're coming in and able to share these kinds of things as well, because, you know, it's really important for us to, like, you know, help the healing of the nation.
Exactly.
As musicians, that's like a biggest healing, because they even brought you to healing.
Exactly. I'm just like, that's one of my biggest things too, and that's why I think I like to take my time on what I do, because I want to make sure that when it's out there the way it needs to be. You know, of course, everybody's going to take their own opinion and their own perception.
And they can keep them. No?
For me, when I put it out, I want to know, and I want to make sure the intent that I have is exactly
that part.
that. You know, and
There you
it's
are.
gonna be a lot of, I'd say, India Irie vibe. You know, believe in yourself. I'm not my hair. Keep pushing. Let's go. You got this.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And it's so true. That's a beautiful thing to be able to use like music as a tool to empower and to uplift and to really like purify yourself.
Exactly.
Like, you know, you're able to just be who you are and your creativeness and your creations.
Exactly.
And I think it's really cool because you found people to support you, and you know you're able to like support the whole movement, which is a great thing. All about the movement, people. You know, healing of a nation, and one by one, we're gonna get them all. You got to make it happen. And so, you know, by sharing great people, great stories, and you know, no matter where they are in their journeys, no matter where we are in our journeys, life is the journey.
Exactly.
And you know, it can change at any moment when you allow that, when you take those risks.
Amen. When you
and
take
chances.
those risks and you open up, it will change. Y'all, I'm still, I'm still like, dang, is this what I'm getting ready to go do? Like, who said I was gonna wake up and be like,
Right.
no, that's never what I've thought.
Who
Never
said
what
I
I've
was going to
thought.
have an interview today to talk about my whole career, like where I'm at.
And where I'm trying to go, you know, like butterflies.
Very exciting. And it's great because you are going to be that wind beneath so many wings when they, you know, continue to, you know, learn about by you know, artists like us, like, you know, why their gifts are important for them to continue to use them.
Exactly.
And not let them die inside themselves. Because, you know, you're finding yourself, you're healing yourself, and, you know, you never know who you're going to heal in the world with your lyrics and your vibe.
Exactly. And even not just with lyrics and music, whatever it is, you know, if that's your gift and that's your passion, there's a reason.
Yeah, that's so true.
So find it.
That's so true. Some people are like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't believe in yourself.
Exactly.
Oh, I hit my microphone. Sorry. I was like, I just hit the microphone. But yeah, so we are, you know, here on Monday night. So Ladies Night with Rawne every Monday night at 8 o'clock. And you guys make sure that you follow it on Cut It Up Music. You can find that here. Cut It Up Music, hit that subscribe button. And make sure you follow them on Instagram, Cut It Up Music, and Facebook, Cut It Up Music. You can find myself, Rawne, at You Know Me Nay. That's UNOMENE. And you can find me on Facebook and also Instagram, YouTube. And
Definitely. And then you make sure you Instagram,
Brejeavanae.
BREJEAVANE_TTMG. And make sure you follow our music page, 10 Toes Music Group. So
you guys follow her, watch her. She's growing. You guys are going to be her support base from like day one. So you guys could be her day oneers, supporting her from the beginning. So make sure you tap in, follow her on her pages, and continue to encourage her. And she will continue to love and encourage you all back.
Exactly. Journey will be.
Yeah, for sure. Let's go. All right, y'all. Peace to your girl, Rawne.
Thank you.